and I have the pleasure to be joined by the former European Super-Flyweight champion, Lauren Parker. Lauren, I mean, how was the press conference setting for you today?
Do you know what? This is the first time doing anything like this. I've done other things, but this is big scale for me. So I'm not going to lie. Yeah, it's all new. It is a little bit nerve-wracking, but I think I handled it pretty well. It was lovely to be part of this setup here today, and yeah, do you know what? I'm just grateful, really.
Definitely as well. I want to get into kind of your career in a minute, but I do want to talk about the exchange that you had with Emma Dolan on there. I mean, as kind of, I think the three well-matched fights on the card, that was probably the spiciest build-up of the three between you. How was it kind of be having that first interaction with Emma?
Do you know what? Coming into this, and we did a little press conference prior to this I think about a month ago, and there isn't any needle really, I don't know Emma Dolan, so I can't be nasty or anything, so, it is a bit strange, but when you sometimes hear things on social media, it can make you question, like, what was that about? I don't understand that. So, I was asked a question, and it kind of just come to mind. I was like, do you know what, I'm just going to pull you up on that because I don't really understand it, and I'm still a little bit confused, to be honest. I feel like I'm rightfully in this position, former European champion. I would still be the European champion as it stands, but unfortunately politics and things get in the way, money gets in the way, and I had to fund my last one, and I just wasn't going to do it again, so I had to step aside. So knowing that, I think the next step really for me is to go for the British, the Commonwealth, and kind of, let's draw a line under things and see who's the best in Britain. I think it's the right match for me. So jumping cues didn't really sit too well with me, but, she had things in her head that she felt that was necessary to say, but for me, I was just confused, that's all.
Definitely. As someone who's kind of followed your career kind of from the outside, obviously, you've, like you said, you've not fought on Sky Sports, you've not fought on DAZN, but every time I see your fights come up on Goodwin shows, and you've got the European title and things like that, you have been working away in the shadows. And like you said, with that European title, this is an opportunity that, I mean, I'll say it, that you deserve as well. Yeah,
thank you. I do feel like that, and it's not been an easy route. There's a lot of fighters that will debut on these big cards, and to me it's kind of baffling, but equally in the same way I'm really grateful for the way that things have panned out, and I've worked my way to this point. I haven't been given anything, and I think that when you do get the wins, as I believe I will, those wins are sweeter. So yeah, I'm here because I deserve to be, and that's pretty much it, really.
You definitely do as well, and obviously Emma Dolan, British and Commonwealth champion, coming off a good win. That was a while ago. Obviously, she's been quite inactive, but I don't think any fault of her own, obviously, with, like you mentioned, politics and things like that. But I'll ask you first, what do you know about kind of Emma Dolan going into this fight?
Emma Dolan's a good fighter. I'm not here to disrespect at all. We've both got a job to do. She's been in with probably her last two opponents were probably her best opponents. Obviously Shannon Ryan, a great boxer, very skillful. Nicola Hopewell, she's a very game opponent. She comes in, she likes to get stuck in. So, she's had two girls there, and she's had two good wins against them. And I think, there's emphasis on Shannon Ryan because of how Shannon Ryan has been really pushed. Let's face it, she's in the limelight. Everyone knows who Shannon is, and to beat her, it's kind of like, wow, you've just beaten Shannon Ryan. So I think there's a lot of emphasis on that, but there is things that I think that maybe Shannon didn't do quite right. I question, was she on her game 100%? Not too sure. And, anything can happen in boxing. And I think it was one of those, to be fair. Let's give it to Emma. She caught with a great backhand, unsettled Ryan, and obviously the fight went the way it did. It wasn't a wide decision outcome, in my opinion. I thought it was, a good fight, a close fight, despite the knockdown. I think this makes for a great fight between me and Emma, and a good clash of styles. And I think, I'm going to be showing all round, what I'm capable of.
Definitely as well. And I was saying this to Lauren Price heading into her fight with Natasha Jonas. I feel like boxing is about moments, right? And a fighter's taking opportunity at that moment. Yeah. But obviously, this is your moment, right? Never fought live on TV. You've been working away, as we've said. To then fight the British and Commonwealth champion, this is your moment for Lauren. It's almost like your coming out party, almost.
Yeah, this is Yeah, a big moment for me. And like I say, it's nice to, in a way, be working behind the scenes so that when I do emerge onto the TV and people can see what I'm about, it's like, oh, who's that girl, you know? And that's what I plan for on Saturday night. And I'm just grateful to have the platform, to be honest.
Definitely, and I look forward to seeing it. And I was just saying to Emma in the previous interview, I know Izzy was saying that the super lightweight title fight's the fight of the night. Can I just say, I think your fight with Emma is fight of the night, without a shadow of a doubt as well. There is one thing that you mentioned in this interview that I think I might have been told about. I don't know if it was Kevin Lilly after you'd sparred Nina, about you funding your European title fight.
This is correct.
For someone who's been involved in boxing, a fighter's funding their own European title fight, it's unheard of. We see the big stage. We see kind of matchroom shows, kind of, oh, so and so's fighting for a European title, great opportunity, world title next, cool.
Yeah.
You had to fund that opportunity. What is that like as a fighter? Like, sorry if I'm being a bit too intrusive and everything, but what is that like as a fighter?
It's actually nice that you ask, because, you know, these things go on in the background that most of the public don't understand. You know, they'll turn up and expect, well, they're there to see you fight, and that's all they see. They don't see all the hard work that goes behind the scenes, you know. So I'm grafting away, doing what I do, and then obviously an opportunity comes up for box for the EBU, and it's like, well, unfortunately no promoter wants you, so, you know, you've got to fund it for yourself. For me, that's horrible. Like, it wasn't nice, but at the same time, I'm like, do you know what? I believe what I'm capable of in this game, and I'm going to do what it takes. Honestly, I had 3 days to raise 20 grand, and I did it. But it come with a lot of stress. It come with a little bit of begging, and do you know what? I'm very grateful to all my sponsors that have like stepped up and helped me to do that, and you know, it's put me in a good position, and this is what is coming off at the back of it now. So, you know, things happen for reasons. Sometimes it's tougher, some people get an easy road. I've had a little bit more of a tricky road, but overall I'm grateful, and yeah, I'm here now.
Definitely, it's a testament to you, that, because some fighters would go, no, thank you.
Yeah, so quit.
You're really in you're really in this game to win, aren't you? Like, you're not money. Like, and it's how much is that a driver for you in this game? How much does that motivate you? Like, I'm not here for the money. I'm not here for anything. I'm here to win these titles and win these world titles.
Yeah.
How much is that a motivator for you?
It's absolutely a motivation. You know, obviously money is great, but I've never had money, so I don't really know the difference. You know, when I start winning and getting some good paychecks off of the back of it, then that's going to be great. But for me, it is about winning titles. It's about, I think for me in boxing, I want that respect. I think, you know, the average Joe wouldn't step in the ring. So there's that feeling that comes from boxing, that respect that you get, and to be honest, that's what I live for. I just, you know, I want to go on and be known for, you know, that girl from Letchworth. She never gave up. You know, she's a European, she's a British, she's a Commonwealth champion, IBO champion, and so on. You know, that's what I want to be known for. So for me, I've got to just dig deep, keep believing in the training that we're doing. You know, I work very closely with my coach Paul Webber. He's an absolute amazing man. He knows his stuff inside out, and I do believe that I've got great dynamics and it's working, and yeah, we're going places with it.
And I hope those places keep coming to you as well, Lauren, as well. My final one, we ask everyone this question. When all's said and done, what does boxing mean to you? It's kind of so similar to what we've just said there.
I think everybody would say everything, but it really is everything. My life is boxing. I think what boxing brings to an individual as a person is, I don't know, you can't compare it to anything else, and for that reason I owe it all to boxing, you know, and I will keep going, and I just want to make myself proud. So yeah, boxing's everything.
And you are making yourself proud, if I do say so myself, Lauren, as well. Long may it continue. Lauren Parker, thank you very much, best of luck on Friday, mate. Thank you very much.